again, I appreciate that you've got me bound like this, other than other.
Hey, it's better than the deputy cage, right? Sitting right up front, doesn't stink. No one's ever peed in that seat, so it's clean.
I'm not going to pee in it, but I have carpal tunnel. My wrists are going numb right now. I've got a separated shoulder and a torn shoulder, and I've got radiculopathy right now. Both of my arms are dead. They feel numb. I cannot. So as soon as we get me out of this, the better, because I'm in extreme duress right now. Physically,
we're not too far from town.
I'm just letting you know.
Once we get you into jail, typically they take the cuffs off and let you sit in the bench.
Oh, I'm so happy. How many times do I get to get falsely arrested by Fauquier sheriffs?
Oh.
But you're the one that arrested me today, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
I arrested you.
Hey, I feel safer with you.
Well, thank you.
Or should I say, I don't feel as unsafe.
Well, I'll tell you this, Matthew. I have never told you a lie. And you're kind with me, I'm kind with you. You're easy going with me, I'm easy going with you.
I'm never going to tell you a lie either. I'm straight up, and I want you to feel relaxed and safe. And I
thank you.
Want you to go home safe, too, every day.
Well, thank you.
But please.
Me too.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. You know, I ran a security business here. Do you know my background a little bit by now?
I heard something about your father was really big in... I don't know.
My father's not here right now. We're talking about me.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I really don't know anything. No details about you. All I know is you have a dog. I saw a sign in front of your house that says you have chickens. Or something to do with chickens.
October 28th, I got kind of tired. October 28th, 2018, I got tired of being gang stalked by the Fauquier County Sheriff's Office as a proxy bully strong arm for VDOT, Virginia Department of Transportation. Those folks I turned in 2011, I turned in somebody who had illegally dumped asphalt in a creek next to my house. That person was suspended without pay for 30 days. They vowed through the Marshall area headquarters to get back at Matt Souter. They vowed to punish me. They did for a period of years.
Yeah.
I finally got fed up after 7 years of being gang stalked by the same people. And they would call the sheriff's office and use them to enter my property to intimidate me. All false stuff. So I finally got fed up in 2018, October 28th, and I filed in circuit court in Fauquier County a lawsuit against, it was Souter versus Wright et al. VDOT. And I mentioned claim for damages for $4 million. 2 weeks later, I had an episode of police misconduct which involved them almost killing me.
Wow.
You haven't heard that story?
No, nobody's told me that story.
They don't want to tell you this story. They don't want it out. It took 4 years to get that to trial, and I won. Summary judgment. Qualified immunity was tossed out. McCauley, Irby, and Jacobs all found guilty. 5 of 6 charges. They managed to manipulate evidence just right so they didn't get malicious prosecution out of it. So they got 0 punitive damages. So I fired my lawyer, and I'm coming back for a new trial. And I just filed a new trial this month. And it's in process right now. And if you don't think this is part of their intimidation and retaliation, why they're not doing their failure to act, why they're not responding to my request to find my mother, who has been kidnapped, why they're doing this to me should be clear to anybody outside of this blue wall of silence, which I hope you're not part of, because there are good cops that don't follow that.
Like I said Wednesday, I investigate crashes, work on highway safety, and arrest people for DUI. It's typically my duties. I also maintain a I won't bore you with that.
Well, I'm stuck, kidnapped in a trooper car when I should be feeding my chickens and watering my birds and putting the things away my sister has no clue of. All the cages are open. Everything's wide open. I'm transparent. I don't hide from people. I'm not resisting. Thank God you guys didn't lie and say I was resisting.
Came outside when we asked for you and
presented when you asked.
Came along peacefully.
I asked questions to the point of you getting irritated with me and reaching for me. And rather than me pulling away or doing anything that could be possibly perceived as eluding or attempting to resist, I'm here in your custody. I'm very much acknowledging that I'm being kidnapped against my will. I'm here under duress. But I don't want any trouble with anybody. And I sure as heck don't want anyone to lie or try to taser me. You know, these fellas put me in a chokehold. For 7 minutes, I was being rabbit punched in the head. I had my face pushed in drug and gravel. I had my face busted open. I was deprived of oxygen, knocked unconscious. I had my penis grabbed, and I was tasered 22 times to the point of being pushed unconscious.
Holy cow.
And then I was 22 times. And I'm here. And then 2 years later, from all the stress, I had a heart attack for the heart being burned.
Oh my God. That's terrible. 22 times?
I've got the video evidence and the scars to prove it.
Wow.
The guy tasered me for close to 50 seconds with a drive stun taser.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm the one that pulled the taser off me. Would have get his free hand? Yeah, my free hand pulled the taser off. They're not trying to arrest me. They weren't trying to cuff me. They were trying to kill me. So I'm telling you that. You might not believe me, but I'm telling you that. You should believe me. I've been through everything with these guys. They might kill me in the jail cell tonight. And going in the adult detention center is the worst. That's the pits. And I don't have any contact with the outside. So are you able somehow to reach? My sister has Asperger's. She needs kid gloves. And when people trigger her and push her, she's going to start stuttering and stuff. And they make fun of her. And Koenig and Colbert were making fun of my sister. They know she's got the condition. They're mistreating her.
Wow. I'll be honest, I'm just kind of floored right now. You're just telling me so much. It's just like, how do I process all this?
Help me. Find my mother, please. Do you have internal investigation into troopers and state troopers? Because they don't here. They don't. I'm glad to be riding with you. You're the only savior I've got. That's why I called the troopers to monitor the situation, and they intervened.
Well, there's I believe you're already talking to an agent, aren't you, about the kidnapping of your mother?
No, he brushed it off. He got mad at me because I popped his ego. He told me, I've had enough with you on the phone. I recorded that. I've had enough of you. And I was like, oh, what do you mean enough of me? I'm reporting a crime. I'm still talking. Hey, you don't talk to me like that. And he got all agitated. I guess the best way to hear what we had, our conversation went, how it went, was listening to my playback. So I don't have it right now. No, he was bad. Special Agent Galton. Adam Galton. I have a complete. He's aiding and abetting. He failed to act. Federal crime. Derelict of duty. Failed to act. Failed to intervene. Misprision of felony. My arms are so dead. Oh my God. My hands dead. My fingers are dead. Oh my God. This is the worst. Oh, it's actually not the worst. It's pretty bad though. Oh my God. Yeah, you can understand now from me telling you what's going on, that there's a little problem. Oh, sorry.
Everybody wants to talk on the radio at the same time. State unit, I have one individual to see the magistrate. State unit, I got one individual to see the magistrate. Change your location. Show me on scene at the Fauquier ADC.